Hi, I'm Dave from Boyinaband.com and welcome to Boyinaband News. Our top stories this month are: You and Watami won the Red Bull Bedroom Jam and have played 5 festivals this summer. Revealing what the next 7-day song will be, the Boyinaband Studioffice is finished, a stats update and free stuff, and being in that studio with a really good producer. Dave's band, You and Watami, won the Red Bull Bedroom Jam competition thanks in no small part to you guys. Dave is very appreciative, and as a reward, he will stop speaking in the third person. I've played all 5 festivals now and this summer has just been surreal. Download involved getting to see Rage Against the Machine, meeting Dave Grohl amongst other famous people, and realising a little bit too late that the over 1,000 people packed into the tent when we played didn't quite get my sense of humour when I joked that I was too big for Download Festival. Whoops. I still managed to get a bunch of what appeared to be zombies to make a circle pit to Nebula though. Tea in the Park was less about meeting the famous people and more about seeing freaking Eminem. I've been listening to him since before I even understood half the words he was saying, so it was freaking sweet to say the least. Playing Tea in the Park was good too though, mainly since the security were more lax than at Download. So I got to jump off speaker stacks and we got to run around in the audience. It's also worth noting that Muse played the most disgusting riff of all time. If you haven't heard the song Dizzy Rascal's Heavy, then you should. And it's not advisable to start driving back from Scotland to the middle of England at 11:30 at night unless you think of those "Don't Drive Tired" signs as a challenge. At Sonosphere we really got the crowd going. So much so that Kerrang! Magazine gave us a 4 out of 5k review for our live performance this week. Sweet! And apparently I'm a crazed professor of music, which is always a good thing to be. Underage Festival was perhaps my favourite to play, simply because I've never seen so many kids attacking each other before, musically of course. I cannot wait to play London again. Heavy Festival, the last one, was more of a social event to me, though the festival was ace. I got to hang around with the other bands in the competition and just enjoyed the festival atmosphere, i.e. being surrounded by hundreds of inebriated musicians. The next spot of the competition is that 3 of the bands that played all those festivals get picked for another online vote, and the winner of that vote gets to tour with a band called Kids in Glass Houses, who have a pretty big following over here in England, and get to produce their album professionally in a studio. So that would mean serious insight for you guys into how a professional studio works. So suffice to say, if we get picked, I'm going to need your help. 7-day song, and the winner is Psytrance. Hardstyle fought bravely, being only a few % out of reach of that top spot, but it looks like you guys are really into your hypnotic high-tempo riffs, and Psytrance is going to be the next 7-day song. I'm afraid to say it will be a little bit later than normal, but that is for a good reason, which I'll explain later. To make up for it, I've got another project that I've been working on, which I plan to release soon. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you think of it. So, now the Boyinaband.com poll is no longer about the 7-day song, I've decided to ask you which videos I should venture into. I want to try some different things than just Reason video tutorials, so which should I do? Original performances, like NPC stuff, or other quirky performance videos? Interviews, talking to some ace producers about their experiences? Viewer questions, so answering some of you guys' questions in a video? Or reviews, so reviews on software or hardware or something like that. So head over to Boyinaband.com and let me know what you want. Now, the Studioffice. It's all put together now. Take a look. Swivel chairs, green screen blinds. What more could I ask for? One thing I've learned from making this office is that IKEA meatballs are incredible. Stats time! And free stuff! July brought in Boyinaband's 6,000th subscriber. The site is also averaging about 180,000 page views a month, which is totally freaking sweet. Another cool thing on the YouTube front, I hit 1 million total views at the end of April this year. And now, just hit August, we're at 2 million views already. So it took about 2 years from the first video I posted to hit the 1 million mark, and now it's taken 1/8 of that time to get to the 2 million mark. I love stats. Also, I've just realised that having over 6,000 subscribers makes me eligible for free stuff. So you can expect reviews for software such as Superior Drummer 2 and Melodyne Editor with DNA, which is freaking awesome, in the near future. I've also got my hands on Reason 5 and Record 1.5 before they've been officially released, which is pretty exciting. Expect reviews of all the devices in them in the near future. Have you seen all the stuff about Neptune and Kong? It sounds like Propellerheads are turning their software into Valhalla or something. Proxies. I've been working on a project called Proxies, which is a band put together by a guy called Jordan Fish and some of his mates. He found me through Boyinaband ages ago, thought I had mad skills, and then we wrote some freaking awesome tunes. Now suffice to say, I wouldn't join another band without good reason. I freaking love Yawa, and that's where my focus lies musically. But Jordan has some seriously awesome connections in the music industry. I think he was Pete Wentz's towel boy for a while or something. But recently we went into a London studio to work with this producer who's worked for some really high-profile artists. Let's just say if you've listened to the radio recently, you've probably heard his work. It's not exactly set in stone that something's going to come of it yet, but I'm not one to pass up a chance to get wildly excited about something that could not definitely happen. Hence why I've had to push the 7-day song back. It could totally be worth it though if I get to learn some seriously good tricks of the trade from the producer in future sessions. Featured artist. This month's featured artist from the Boyinaband.com forum is Subversion, who has some quality drum and bass and dubstep on offer. His liquid stuff is awesome. Check out the track Running Dry for some chilled jazz-tastic piano. The wobble in it took a while for me to get used to, but it's definitely grown on me. See if it does the same for you. So find him at soundcloud.com/subversion, that's SUBVR5ION, or click the link in the description. If you want to be the featured artist next month and promote your tunes to over 6,000 subscribers, head over to the Boyinaband.com forum at boyinaband/forum and post your music in the Share Your Music section. As always, make sure you share your opinions on other people's songs as well, otherwise you won't be eligible. I want to encourage friendly, constructive criticism. Coming soon to Boyinaband. So, coming up we've got the Psytrance 7-day song, a cool video that I just can't wait to share with you, and some Reason 5 previewy goodness. Not too shabby, huh? So that's it from me in August 2010. Hope you enjoyed the videos coming up, and I'll see you again for another update soon. One last thing before I go. I've been thinking about doing another competition, and I thought I'd do it a little bit differently. See what you think. I thought about getting you guys to make some synths, and then to make tutorials on how you made them. Then I'll pick a few, put them in a video, and get the Boyinaband audience to vote on the best ones. So how many of you guys would be up for making some tutorials to enter a competition to win a bunch of stuff? Let me know in a comment. Cheers for watching. I've been Dave from Boyinaband.com, shockingly enough, and I'll see you around.